Okay, we are back. Let me change this out. And actually, Alex, you might need to move the camera so that Andrea's other side is not there. Other way. There we go. And everybody gets to see the mess right next to you.
Yay, messes.
Because I'm not a clean individual. Alex knows this very well. Alex lived with me, so he knows. Ah, damn cord. Okay. Have I mentioned just how much I don't like Amazon Basics? It's actually kind of funny. We were talking about Xenosaga while we were prepping up for this, so just making sure that everybody can hear us.
Yeah, hopefully.
Wave your hand, Alex. Okay, you're live. All right, we're good. I'm always worried that we're gonna lose poor Alex in the ether. Can people hear Andrea?
Hopefully.
Okay, cool.
Okay.
So, this is what? The third session?
I think so.
I think so. So,
Chris's what?
we're doing Chris's scenario, and Drak, and Shadow. Thank you. All right, cool.
If
Yeah.
Rising Sun were here, he'd be like, and Couch Coon.
Well, he is here.
Yep.
And so he can say, and Couch Coon.
And couch.
And if the mess could make a noise, I think I could hear that too. Yeah. You probably could. Oh yeah, I forgot. He actually is on the bed. You can come and watch poor, what is his name? It's not
Richard.
Brad. Richard, thank you. Richard! Okay. Chris cares about him. Secretly, Chris wants to bone him. No, I'm kidding. Welcome back to Resident Evil Remake, and if you're brand spanking new to this, once again, we are Drak and Shadow. We are doing Drak and Shadow live. And actually, I do need to change... can I do this here? Because I don't have a Bluetooth keyboard, unfortunately. I should change the game on Twitch's side, but actually, why don't you go ahead and entertain people,
All right.
Alex, and then I'll and Andrea, and then I'll change the game guideline. Ah! Except I'm stuck on the mic. The hell. Alex, would you like to tell horror stories about Hideaki Anno and how revered he is in the anime industry?
Hey, he got a cameo in Shirobako, so there you go.
He did, in fact, but that was because they were a bunch of fans, weren't they?
Oh yeah, I mean a lot of people got cameos in that anime, so... Well, not official. I guess I shouldn't say it's an official cameo, because it's somebody, like, made to look like him, and... But I doubt he might. He did appear in a live-action show fairly recently in Japan.
Did he really?
Yeah, he like had a cameo as like a some kind of drama. I don't know what the show is called. He was like a judge for an episode.
Oh, really?
I think he did it as a favor to like an actor who's a friend of his. So
Okay. Yeah, I actually, somebody was just barely telling me that one of the characters in the Phoenix Wright universe is actually inspired by Hideki Anno.
probably
Or Hideaki Anno.
Oh, and
it's exactly who I thought it would have been.
Oh, and his Shin Ultraman movie just came out too.
Mm-hmm. So, oh, sorry, I already read that one. I thought that was new, and if the mess could make a sound, I'm sure we could hear it. Yes, you can. In fact, if Anime Atlas were here right now, do you want to know why you haven't gotten an office tour?
Why do you have a Grubhub bag?
Because I used to work for Grubhub.
I know, but why do you still have it? Don't they make you give it back?
I just said, no, you don't give it back. It's yours.
Wow.
You bought it. Same thing if you do DoorDash or whatever, you buy it. So, and unfortunately, I just haven't thrown them away yet. I probably should. I'm not going to go back. I actually like where I work, believe it or not. I know that I make it sound like I don't like where I work, but I actually do. I find it fun to be able to... Because here's the thing. As much as it is a physically demanding job, do you want to know what the ultimate advantage is to it, Alex?
Free food?
Well, not Grubhub. I'm talking Amazon.
Oh, Amazon. Okay, what?
You are working alone.
That's true.
All you have to do is finish. All you have to do is deliver the packages on your route, and then you're done.
What's wrong with you not wanting to?
I don't mind working with my team, but the problem is like I've gotten so old to the point where I'm so set in my ways that I have my own unique way of efficiency. And so at that point, I actually think it would not be a good thing for me to work with other people anymore because they would just annoy the shit out of me. Oh, hi, Mr. Crimson Head.
Jeez,
I forgot, we don't need to come back to this room.
So you went in there for no reason.
Well, it's a good thing that Crimson Heads can't open doors now, isn't it? They're smart enough to run at you, but not smart enough to open doors.
Until later games.
Yeah, until later games.
Then they could actually bust through doors.
Well, but I don't think the later game stuff that you guys are talking about, those I don't think are officially called Crimson Heads.
No.
Yeah, but they're
They're their own thing.
But the zombies still figured out how to open doors.
They did figure out how to open doors.
except for save rooms.
Yeah, save rooms.
Except Mr. X. He figured it out. He figured out how to open up save rooms.
Well,
Which still makes me pee my pants.
not in 2 Remake.
Yeah, he can.
He never does for me.
Yeah, he's done it for me. Yeah.
Well, maybe he can open doors, but
He actually will stay out there like for a little while.
Yeah.
So like
camp.
I remember we were playing 2 Remake and he was right outside the door. And I'm just like, please reset, please reset. And I opened the door. It's like, oh God! And he's right there. He's ready to punch me.
Yeah, I know he'll camp and hunt around, but I've never had him come into a save
No,
room.
he won't come in, but he will camp outside. And
Yeah.
that's just as effed up, honestly.
That's because you play on super hard mode.
Absolutely. That's because I play on super duper hard mode.
Okay.
Yeah, but unfortunately,
I always
Super hardcore mode.
I always play on assisted mode because I'm garbage, so...
Oh, that's right. Didn't I get the armor key? Yeah, I did. So now I can open up a bunch of armor doors. Yay! Yes, I play on super de-duper hard mode.
Super duper.
I liked it watching on someone else's playthrough that they were in a shop or something and Nemesis was just looking through the window waiting for you to come back out.
Yeah.
It was so funny.
Yeah, I've seen that too, and it's just like, no, fuck you, man. Fuck you! I'm not leaving! I'm safe in here!
He's just standing there casually looking through the window and it's like, okay, that's just unnerving.
And no, that would be my exact voice. Like, no, fuck you, man! I'm not leaving this spot! Because that's who I am, ultimately. It's just... I'm that way with games like that. You were around for Tecmo in their prime and the SNK Boss Syndrome years. Yes, but I only experienced those in the arcade. So, yes, I knew the awesomeness of Gisse! And I also knew the awesomeness of Rugal, but I never took him on. That's one of those things where I, as Christopher Titus very well puts it before he went weird, when you see the shit coming to the fan, you learn to step to the side of the fan.
Right.
And so I would hear in the arcade, like, oh, have you heard of this Rugal guy? Oh my God, he's so hard. He's such a bastard and all that. And I'll be like, oh, okay. Well, I'm going to go ahead and sidestep him completely. And I would only ever watch people fight Rugal. And I'd be like, okay, I'm good with this. I don't ever have to deal with him. And somehow I ended up happier for it. I wonder why. You played the OG Ninja Gaiden trilogy. Yes, I did. Never beat it, but I beat 1, but I don't think I ever beat the other 2.
You beat Ninja Gaiden.
Yes.
Wow.
Did you ever
I will not comment whether or not a Game Genie was involved.
Okay.
Do you remember back in those days?
Don't ask me, Alex. I'm not going to tell you. I'm sorry, what?
Back in those days when, you know, Game Sharks and Game Genies and all that stuff to help
Yeah, you can't do that anymore.
Yeah. It's truly a lost days.
Uh-huh.
So sad.
I was actually thinking in my head, like, you know, it's going to be an amazing thing to explain to my kids what cheat devices used to be.
How they used to exist.
Or Battletoads. I never beat Battletoads. I was kind of like James Rolfe. I was stuck in the turbo tunnel. I couldn't get faster. Unfortunately, I could not increase my reaction time.
Have you ever tried to go back and try and beat them? No.
Maybe I will eventually,
One of these
but
days.
I mean, it is a rare game. I would like to say that I've beaten Battletoads. Oh, and really quick, because I already know that a few people are going to ask me this, because I mentioned Yu Suzuki, and who is the godfather of Shenmue and Virtua Fighter. And by the way, I am happy that Virtua Fighter 6 is happening. It's not with him, but the Virtua Fighter's coming back, so fighting game community rejoice. But I always get this question when Yu Suzuki is mentioned. Do I think there will be a Shenmue 4? No. I love Yu Suzuki, but he played his cards way too bad.
You and many others failed Battletoads. I could
hey, dude, it's a battle scar, as far as I'm concerned.
I could beat Battletoads with a Game Genie.
Well, I did beat Battletoads with... yes.
Game Genie, grant me 3 wishes.
And the first wish is invulnerability. Every single... Either that or infinite lives. Every single time. Don't lie, Alex. We all did that as the first code.
Sure.
It's either God mode or infinite lives. One of the two. And even on the most forgiving of games, we still do it. Because, you had that one kid in your neighborhood who could never beat Super Mario World.
Mario World.
And so at that point, he thought that the game was the most unforgiving bastard ever. And so he would Game Genie, and so he had infinite lives.
Well, I had Game Shark on Pokemon,
RC
so.
Pro AM.
RC Pro Am? Oh, yeah. Actually, that was a fun game way back in the day. And that was a Rare game. I think that was actually Rare's first game, was RC Pro Am.
I thought it was Saberwolf, but you could be right.
Saberwolf was for older PCs.
Right.
So like Commodore systems and stuff like that. But that was their first NES. Which I loved. And what's funny is like my aunt's house had it. And so every time we would go over there, I would want to play RC Pro Am. And everybody hated it by that point. Because it was one of those racing games that didn't really explain itself very well. But I figured it out. So I was like, cool. I will continue to play this until I beat it. And I still haven't beat it to this day. But oh well. But yeah, no, I don't. So first of all, the other question that I'm going to get is, have I seen Shenmue the animation? No. But from what I've been told, it's not good.
Mm-hmm.
It's from what I've been told by other Shenmue fans, it is trash balls.
Wow.
It's bad. And so at that point, no, I'm not gonna go see it. I can't see Shenmue in a shitty light. I really can't. And as far as I was about to say Xenosaga. As far as Shenmue 4, no, I don't think it's gonna happen, because Yu Suzuki has burned way too many bridges with how badly Shenmue 3 ended up being. And by badly, I mean just all the controversy surrounding it, the fact that they had to refund so many people when they made the stupid idea, when they partnered with Deep Silver, and Deep Silver was only going to release it on Epic's platform, not on Steam. Like, they did way too much wrong in that regard. And so Yu has lost a lot of faith with the gaming community. And I think he even went on, I wanted to find this interview, but apparently he said that he wanted to crowdfund every Shenmue game from there on in. And keep in mind, he was talking about 11 games. So it would end at Shenmue 11.
But that was back in the NES days when games came with an instruction book.
Yeah, well, that was the best part, is being able to play those, being able to read those instruction manuals. How do you think so many of us lost them in the bathroom?
I miss those little books sometimes.
That's one of my biggest regrets. We had the original NES Zelda, and we had its... Oh, shit. Crimson Head! We had its manual, and it was amazing, and we would read that back and forth in the bathroom. It never left the bathroom, and it got wrecked in the bathroom.
Yeah, I imagine.
Yeah, because we kept reading it back, because, guys, it was like our first ever exposure to fucking manga, all right? It literally read like a manga, trying to explain how the world of Hyrule worked. That was actually what got us super motivated to go watch the Super Mario Brothers Super Show, because we found out that they were going to do a Zelda series. We're like, oh my gosh, they can expand on it. And then we got, excuse me, princess. And we all had a collective chuckle.
Yeah. Oh, but man, the time is right, though, for a proper Zelda anime. Come on, Nintendo.
No.
Yes.
No,
Yes.
I will never be on board with an anime, a movie, anything.
Come on.
I am thoroughly convinced that no current creatives should ever touch Zelda, because the first thing that they will do is make Link some angsty butthole, and I just can't see Link that way.
Well, we got Zelda manga, though, so why can't we have an anime?
Did we have a recent Zelda manga?
Yeah, I think so. Let me see what the last... Well, let me see what we got manga-wise.
Okay, what? Oh, you know what? I know what I was doing. Shit. Okay.
Oh, come on, Chris. You can kick that door down.
I'm sure he could. Let's see. But that was back in the NES days when games came with an instruction book, yes. If you have to watch the Shenmue anime, watch Mindy Kaling's Velma first. Hell no! RPX gamer card right now! I will not watch that series. That is the one thing in a long time that the entire internet apparently can agree on is bad. I've seen people who are staunchly woke call Velma shit.
So I should go watch Velma now.
No.
Rising Sun.
It's a good thing that we don't have an HBO Max subscription that's active right now. No, you may not watch it. I do not need to come in accidentally and see Velma pining for Daphne.
Why would I want to go watch it?
Well, you're a Scooby fan.
Just because I like watching Scooby-Doo doesn't mean I was...
Then Shenmue will look like gold. Well, that might be the case, but I don't need to know that. I don't need to see Velma. I know, like, I did a mini cast on it, guys. I knew Velma was going to be horrible. Well, Velma is exactly what it's supposed to be, a giant train wreck. Yes, it is. And apparently everybody's in agreement that it is a giant train wreck.
Alright, looks like last Zelda manga, which was based on Ocarina of Time, was about 10 years ago.
Oh, shit, that's right. The door opened on this one. That's why I have a bunch of zombies in here. Okay, so how far back?
10 years ago, and that one was based on Ocarina of Time. That's the most recent one.
Yeah, it's been a while.
I'm surprised they haven't tried something more original. Because, yeah, I'm looking at the list of Zelda manga, and they're all based on the games.
Hey, RPX, would you like to see a Zelda anime?
Yeah, honest question. Zelda anime, yay, nay? I think Zelda would be great. Would be a great anime. You do it in that Breath of the Wild style, or it'd be awesome.
And everyone talking about it and hate watching it. I kind of wish the hate watching stuff would stop. That Velma does not deserve the half of the watch time that it's getting right now, and it's kind of sad.
Oh, know what? I was wrong. There was a Twilight Princess manga in 2016, and it just ended last January.
Linda had uber boobs in it.
Probably.
But train wrecks can be fun. They can be, not this one, apparently. Look, I follow a lot of accounts, and some of them staunchly woke. And even the staunchly woke ones are saying Velma is bullshit. And are actually actively trying to cancel Mindy Kaling for it. Apparently, it's just that bad. And to me, that speaks volumes. The hate watching is why it already got greenlit for a season 2, which is exactly what was going to happen, boys and girls. I tend to follow a lot of the people who are the quote hate watchers because they monetize the fuck out of it. And you know what? I'm glad that you do that. I'm glad that you monetize the F out of it. But then you get that shit.
Yeah, and honest Zelda and
Traitor! Traitor RPX! J'accuse! How dare you want a Zelda anime? Okay, well, I guess I'm just Puritan in this regard.
Seriously, just do something in the style.
No one learned anything from Ghostbusters 2016, which is actually really sad. Nobody did.
Mm-hmm. But do it in that Breath of the Wild art style. Yeah, you could have a really good anime of Zelda.
And Zelda would have a butt that was 3 times her size.
well, maybe Drak wouldn't mind it as long as they don't change Link to be anything but.
I don't trust them with the universe. Somehow Ganondorf is going to be the weird, we're supposed to feel bad for anti-hero. Zelda is going to be what's tsundere as fuck. And
it's not like I like you or anything, Link. The fucker.
Come on, she totally is in Breath of the Wild.
She is. She actually is kind of tsundere in Breath of the Wild.
She is totally tsundere as fuck, man. AVGN straight said I refuse. Yeah, no, he did. And I was happy for him for it, and he got tons of abuse for doing that, actually. For saying that he wouldn't watch it. I said anime as in made in Japan.
Yeah.
Who's funding it?
Well, probably would be Nintendo.
No Western influence.
Well, too late there, because I'm hearing a lot of Western companies are trying to get influence in Japan, which right now isn't really working. Because, unfortunately, the old guard still kind of runs Japan, and, well, the old guard are very set in their ways, as Alex can attest.
Mm-hmm.
Is she almost done finishing playing that music?
Should we see?
Yeah, let's go check on Rebecca.
Chris, I think
Chris! Okay, cool. She's good.
Rebecca Chambers.
Good, but her piano lessons paid off!
Did I ever show you the interviews with some of the original live action cast of, not the movie cast, but like the original FMV actors of the first game?
No, you keep on saying that you're going to do it, and I've seen a few of them.
Okay, yeah, maybe I don't need to send them to you then.
Practice makes perfect.
No, the one that actually made me laugh was, because you brought this up, and I actually, speaking of AVGN, so you remember when he did the episode of Plumbers Don't Wear Ties?
Yeah.
Did you know a week later, Screw Attack got to interview the woman who was in Plumbers Don't Wear Ties? She literally reached out to them.
Wow.
But one of her friends showed her the Plumbers Don't Wear Ties video.
Right.
And she reached out to Screw Attack because Screw Attack was sponsoring him at the time. And they interviewed her
Wow.
for it. And oh my God, that was hilarious. Because at that point, like, Plumbers Don't Wear Ties was like a big thing for AVGN. Oh, hey, Trevor's diary. 11 days have passed since arriving on this estate. How did I end up with like this? A guy in a lab coat brought me a meager plate of food and said, sorry to put you through this, but it's for security reasons. That's when it hit me. It all makes sense now. There are only 2 people that know the secret of this mansion, Sir Spencer and myself. If they kill me, Sir Spencer will be the only person that knows the secret. But for what purpose? It doesn't matter now. It's too dangerous here. My family, I hope they're all right. I've decided to escape. Jessica, Lisa, I pray you're safe. How could I be so careless? I lost my favorite lighter, the one Jessica gave me for my birthday. Now it's going to be that much harder to escape this dark place. November 13th, the date when my fate was sealed. My aunt was hospitalized just 3 days before that. Jessica and Lisa said they were going to visit her. I wish I could be there with them. But wait, even as I'm writing, my memory is coming back to me more vividly. Just before I passed out, I remember the men in lab coats said something like, most likely your family is already... I pray for their safety. Somehow I managed to get out of that room, but getting out of this mansion won't be as easy. I have to get past all the booby traps, tiger eyes, gold emblem. I have to try and remember for my own sake. Believe it or not, this is actually a new file that dictates lore in this game.
If the West does do a Zelda anime, then give
Well, there's already one being worked on by Netflix. So
The Netflix Castlevania anime.
I don't know about that, because I have since finished that, and while I will admit that season 2 was awesome, it goes downhill after that. And it becomes nothing more than just a cheap reference fest. And so I don't know if I would have Shankar do it. In fact, I'm now, I don't think I've mentioned this to Alex, but I'm officially worried about the Devil May Cry that they're working on.
Right.
Because, and also the new Castlevania series, because it's obviously going to be based on Dracula X, because it's going to involve Richter. And he is one of the most beloved Belmonts, and I don't want them to do as RPX is putting it, a He-Man, Masters of the Universe. I can't remember what the full title was, but the bullshit one. The Sailor Moon He-Man. I don't want that to Castlevania. I'm shaky on them now because of what they did to He-Man. Yeah, Kevin Smith's He-Man. Masters of the Universe Revelation, that's what it was.
Right.
So I'm a little worried about that, but yeah, like Netflix already does have the rights to do a Zelda anime, I think.
I haven't heard anything like that. I've heard about the Devil May Cry, yeah.
Maybe I just read that they were in talks. When the two have run each other through, the path to your destiny will open. It looks like you can turn the gears inside the clock. Try it? Turn which gear? I can't remember how we have to do this, but no. Helmet, shield, armor, and sword decoration. Yes.
Yes, Simon is still the OG of the Castlevania franchise.
For some, but for like lore and stuff like that, a lot of people love Richter. That's why Richter ended up in Smash Brothers.
Simon was the man. And
He is. I still like Simon, but from a story perspective, Simon doesn't have a whole lot. I would say like most of the storytelling about Simon is in Simon's Quest.
Right.
Which is kind of sad. I don't mean to be rude about it, but yeah.
Okay, here's I think what you were thinking, Adam. A live-action television series had been in development around 2015, as reported from an anonymous Netflix employee to the Wall Street Journal.
That sounds about right.
The program was a joint effort between Netflix and Nintendo and was said to be aimed as a family-friendly version of Game of Thrones.
Which already was a bad idea.
Yeah. Further details of the series went sparse until 2021 when Adam Conover gave an interview regarding his college humor period. There, the College Humor team had been planning a skit that would have combined Star Fox with Fantastic Mr. Fox, and had even talked to Miyamoto on the project. Conover said that they were told about a month into the project that Nintendo had requested they stop all work on the project as a result of the leak related to the live-action Zelda. Nintendo, already protective of its IP, had pulled many external projects, including the live-action show.
Thank you, Nintendo.
Yeah, thank you.
Because Zelda meets Game of Thrones?
And Zelda I don't think it needs to be live action. I think it's better suited for animation. Give it to
Even then, I don't want to see Zelda meets Game of Thrones in animation.
Just give
Zelda meets Game of Thrones. We all saw what Lord of the Rings meets Game of Thrones looks like. What do you think Zelda meets Game of Thrones is going to look like?
I don't know. I've never watched Game of Thrones.
Well, first of all, Zelda will have boobs. Out. Link will die in horrible ways, or people will die in horrible ways. That's actually one of the problems I have with Netflix Castlevania as well, is it is way gruesome. And I get it. It's gothic horror. It's supposed to be gruesome. But I got actually sick and tired of seeing night creature entrails everywhere. It really got old. And so at that point, I'm not wanting to see moblin entrails all over the place. I was actually going to say, Andrea, could you look up the clock puzzle for me, please?
I am.
Okay. Better yet, I would have been okay with Zelda live action if Robin Williams was the director. Shit, that would have been a good pick. He loved Zelda so much, he named his daughter after it.
Yeah.
And you know what? He probably would have done a good job. But I don't think he did too many, like, director or producer roles.
I
So
don't think he directed anything, really. I think he's always an actor.
he was part of the production team on Bicentennial Man. I know that. And also, and I wish I didn't know this one, 1 Hour Photo. He was part of that. And that's one of the two or three movies I wish Robin had never done. Because I don't like seeing Robin Williams as a serial killer. I'm just saying. And in all of the movies that I'm talking about, yeah, he was a serial killer.
Okay, now go to the grandfather clock and move the hour hand twice
YouTube, stop editing!
in either direction.
Show.
Come on.
So it will read 6 o'clock.
Okay. Reason I would have given it to him. It would have been a labor of love to him, and he would not fuck it up. I would feel a lot better with somebody like him at the reins, because he was such a dedicated Zelda fan, he understood the lore like a lot of fans do. So, it has to be 6 o'clock, right?
Yep.
Okay. So... Okay, so the small one to move... Or no, it has to be...
It's the hour hand.
Yeah, it has to be the hour hand, so...
It's the smaller hand.
Mm-hmm. So at that point, what we have to do is move the large gear. And we have to move that right. Shit.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Either way.
Oh, no, that actually would be right. Okay.
Yep.
Oh. Dong, dong, dong. I honest to God can't remember what this gives because of the added stuff in here. Will you take the mansion key? Examine. Shield key!
Yay.
You know what this means, Alex?
We can go through shield doors.
Well, there's only one.
Okay, we can go through the shield door.
Which will lead us to...
Is it yawn?
It's Yawn.
Oh, we're gonna fight Yawn.
We're gonna fight Yawn. New Yawn. It's a much longer Yawn.
It's really sleepy.
It's really sleepy, man. You have no idea. I don't know. Like, if you got an anime studio where I knew that the creator was a hardcore Zelda fan, maybe I'd be more open to it. But
I don't know, just give it to Bones.
I'd even be worried about Bones because it just depends on who you put it in the hands of.
Yawn is weak against grenades. No!
Yeah, we don't have grenades, dude. That'd be Jill. Sweet Jesus, no! I know.
Should have played Jill.
Damn it, Jill! I'm gonna kick this door down! Hurry!
Yeah, who's gonna save her from becoming a sandwich now?
I need to get that mod. It's only in Resident Evil 3. How on earth? Like, how did we not get a Claire sandwich?
I don't know.
Do not give Bones Zelda. Why is that, RPX? He's about to school you, Alex.
I don't know. Everybody loves Full Metal Alchemist.
Was that Bones?
Yeah, that's Bones.
That was Aniplex, wasn't it? No, Aniplex was the
Aniplex is the producer,
distributor.
but Bones was the animation studio behind it.
Bones currently does My Hero.
Yeah, they still have a pretty strong repertoire.
So, yeah, I'm curious to know your reasoning there.
Might as well get your shotgun if you need it.
First things first, I'm going to put the armor key away. And then...
Only other studio I could think would do it very well would be UFO Table.
Bones is good at fun action shows, which I don't know if Zelda would entirely count as that. Because, like, there are good quiet dialogue moments, too, that I would want in there as well.
I guess you can unlock the door and then go and grab a first aid spray.
Actually, what I was going to do is Because if I can't do this with the shotgun and that much ammo, then I'm underprepared. So at that point, I'm just gonna bring all this.
That works. Oh, do you want to save?
Actually, let's do that really quick.
So you don't want to have to go through all that.
Yes. Bones lost too many of its best people.
Well, probably. I don't know, actually.
How would we know that?
There's your ink ribbons.
Where is it? Oh, there it is. And UFO table now exists.
Yeah, I'd say UFO table would be a good studio to do it too.
Is that like where all the former Bones people went?
I don't know. UFO table's been around forever though. They do even though I don't like it, they do Demon Slayer, and Demon Slayer is very stylish. I can admit it's very well animated.
This is still one that we get asked to do, because if we're truly Inuyasha fans, we should watch Demon Slayer, and I just haven't gotten around to. Bones also did Mob Psycho, which was a sort of stylish accent, but Mob Psycho was kind of like Death Note, where it was like also built on tons and tons of tension, wasn't it? I'm aware of Mob Psycho, but I don't know the premise of it. And a bundle of Type Moon properties.
Yeah, that's what UFO table's famous for, is a lot of the Type Moon stuff.
And what's Type Moon?
Type Moon's a visual novel producer.
Yeah, but like, what have they done?
Are you familiar with the Fate Stay franchise?
Yes.
Yeah, that's Type Moon.
Not 100%, but I'm aware of it.
Yeah, that's Type Moon.
Okay. Rising Sun still makes the argument that I should watch Fate, and I've already heard way too many things that make me very worried about it.
All I know is it's Girl King Arthur. That's about it. I've never watched.
Like, I've heard like stuff like Moe rape and like stuff like that.
Maybe more in the visual novel. I don't think so much in the anime, but
if it's in the anime, I can't do it. That would be
the only.
I'm not gonna say what it actually is. Andrea would then make sure I never watch it.
He's just. I was just actually about to say.
She doesn't know what Moe means.
Yeah. I was just about to say, because he says Fate Zero, but that's the only one I watched.
Whoa! Oh, hi.
Bad time for water, Adam. Bad time for a water break.
Water, yeah.
Yeah.
About that.
I tried watching Fate Zero. I watched the first two or maybe it was one episode. I just remember Fate Zero had like an hour-long premiere, and it was just one long exposition dump, and that's why I never went back to it. And I was like, this is what you do with an hour-long episode? Come on.
I like Fate, but it's probably not one I'd strongly recommend. Yeah. See, that's what I'm worried about. Like, everybody says I should watch it because, like, it's got this, things like Excalibur in it, and I actually do like Arthurian stories. That's why I like Zelda. But
Yeah.
Why, hi.
Yawn.
Aren't you a big snake? It's a good thing Chris is an Indiana Jones, right? Oh, yeah. That's right. That's right, bitch! Leave! I also didn't care for the movie that concluded the main Fate story, which I feel tainted the rest.
There's like 8 million Fate movies. If you want to be
There's like 8
specific.
million Fate series, isn't there?
Yeah, there's a lot of Fate stuff.
The Death Mask. Okay, so this is actually what we get in here now. Is the Death Mask, so good. If you like King Arthur stuff, then avoid Fate like the plague.
Yeah, because
Really?
it's not, well, I can't imagine it's going to be very true to Arthurian like lore,
But
right?
it's got Excalibur.
I don't know, because I really don't know much about it beyond that.
So what
King
RTX
Arthur's
is saying is that I should go watch King Arthur and the Knights of Justice for the umpteenth time. That needs to be made.
I actually
Somewhere.
like the spin-off Fate movie, or more than the
Again, you have to be specific because there's a ton of them.
mainline Fate.
Yeah, because from what I understand, Fate has like 12 different series.
Yeah, there's a lot.
It's a lot. There's a lot of ongoing continuity.
It's a huge
and it's not just
franchise.
Excalibur. They apparently have a bunch of like legendary swords and other weapons. Because I've also heard they have Masamune in it, and
The Knights of Justice is perfect for you.
I love King Arthur and the Knights of Justice. It's great. That needs to be on streaming platforms. Why isn't it? Do you know what I'm talking about?
I have no idea.
So, King Arthur and the Knights of Justice. This is a pure '90s show. It basically was that King Arthur was missing because he was off in the Crusades or whatever.
Right.
And so Merlin brings forth the I can't remember their actual name, but it's like the Hillsdale Knights, a football team, which just so happened that their team captain was named Arthur King. And so then what they basically do was the Round Table and the Lady of the Lake give them anime type suits of armor and unique weapons and everything like that. I'll have to show you the biggest, the most popular thing out of it is the theme, the opening theme that came out of it.
This was a live action show from
No,
the
this
90s?
is a cartoon.
Oh, it was a cartoon.
And it was very hard to catch playthroughs of. It only showed like on Sundays on like UPN
Okay.
and stuff like that. It was really hard to find, but it is on YouTube, thankfully. Not the whole series, but they at least put the theme on there, which is... Thank you so much for doing that, by the way, because it is actually really good. It's one of those. It's basically a serious case of what I like to call Thundercat syndrome, where the intro looks way more badass than the actual series is. And the funniest thing is like I love Thundercats, but it's Rankin Bass that did it. So
Right.
a lot of people don't know that. Rankin Bass, the guys who made Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer,
Yeah.
they were the animators of the original Thundercats.
Oh, that's cool.
And it looks like have you ever seen the Rankin Bass Hobbit?
Yes.
It looks very much like that animation style.
Right.
So at that point, I love it, but a lot of people hate it and because of that. And King Arthur and the Knights of Justice has that same problem. The opening theme is fucking amazing. And then the series is kind of, weird. That's a good way to put it. Yeah, it's just weird. Okay, so I'm going to do this because I think we have all of them. I might be wrong.
The Death Mask.
It's basically
think we have them all.
Visionaries minus the tech.
Visionaries. Yes, it is kind of, yeah. But the best part is like we actually did get toys, and my brother from another mother, he still has some of them. Like he actually got, because one of the things that Arthur King could do that everybody else couldn't is his shield of Arthur could summon like a big dragon, and he has the toy of the dragon. So it was fucking dumb. And you know what? I'll show you right when we end this. I will show you what it is. But it literally is like a football team, and it also you know how there's Arthur King, right?
Right.
So the second team captain is named Lance. So guess what? He's
Lancelot.
It just so happens that the next one is named Percival.
Right.
So there you go.
Okay.
And then I can't remember how it goes, but like it's like one of those deals where they had to make the whole name spell it, but that you have Galahad.
Right.
Where it's like Gale Ahad or something like that. So yeah, it was so dumb, but it was wonderful. I giant gold dragon, mind you. Yeah. Let's see. Random numbers have told me I need to watch quintessential quintuplets next.
Oh, that's a great one. I
Shadow
loved
might know this show.
Yeah, I love that. That was a good series.
You guys both need to tell me is another thing that people have been recommending is Spy X Family.
Yeah, I've recommended that one to you too.
Okay. Long and short, The Knights of Justice is an American isekai. It actually is, yes.
Yes.
It actually is. With all of this football team living in the time of King Arthur.
So is that...
And it's done right, yeah. But the sad reality is it got canceled after like a season, and so it didn't officially end, but so unfortunately the Hillsdale Knights never made it to their big game. that they were traveling to before they got isekai'd into old times. No, I'm not fucking kidding, guys. This actually exists. It is wonderful.
Oh.
Okay, so I think we already have one on. No, we don't, but that's okay. We can put these on and not worry about it. So, with a hole where the eye should be, do we have that one?
Mask without eyes.
Yes. So that's the one without the eyes, and that's what it does. Do you want to see what's in the giant coffin?
I know
Alex?
what's in the giant coffin.
Do you want to see what's in the giant coffin, Andrea?
Sure, why not?
So this one is without the eyes and the mouth, and this one is without a nose. That's the one without the nose.
Oh.
There you go. Oh no, blood!
The Spy Family is...
Overrated as fuck.
Is it really?
I thought it was good. You know me, I hate the popular shit. But I
That's
liked
actually
it.
true, yeah.
I liked it. I thought it was fun. Although the second half wasn't as good as the first, I will say. It still was pretty fun, but it was... But we'll see what season 2 delivers.
We need one more, but that's fine.
Well, we must.
So this one is missing its mouth.
I think you and Andrea, though, will like Spy X Family just for the family aspect of it, mostly.
Okay. Well, we'll put it on the list. I don't know when we'll get to it, but...
Yeah, I think you two should, if you do get to it,
Because I think the next thing we got
that.
is, what, Shield Hero Season 2?
Mm-hmm.
So we'll watch that, and... Because we kind of have to if the main actor who played Naofumi died. She's like, okay, now we're kind of obligated, because we really loved it. What is this quintessential quintuplet?
So it's a bit anime. This high school boy, he's like he does very well in his school classes, of course. So
Okay.
he agrees to tutor 5 identical siblings, and they're all high schoolers too. So everybody's the same age. So it's not totally weird. So, but like I said, they're all. So they're quintuplets.
Please don't tell me this is a incest is wincest anime.
No.
Okay, thank God.
He's not related to the sisters or anything. It's
Okay.
just and of course all the sisters kind of start getting a crush on him though. So, but it's a little better than I make it sound, and it's better than most harem anime out there. I thought it was very charming actually. I really enjoyed it. I'm looking forward to the
I don't know if I can do
movie
harem anymore.
because
Love Hina again kind of wrecked that for me.
it's a lot better than making it sound, but.
Sounds like the plot of a hentai. Kinda does.
It kind of does, yeah. Well, the funny thing is, the anime starts is a flash forward to him at his wedding day. He's marrying one of the sisters, but we don't know who it is. So the whole anime is about which girl does he end up falling for and marrying eventually in the future. So I guess you could say it's like How I Met Your Mother.
Hopefully she's the age of consent.
Yes, it's because like I said, it's a flash forward to when they're adults and when they're grown up and they're getting.
2000s burned me out on harem animes. Yes.
Yeah,
it did for me too. Yeah.
Like I said, it's a harem anime, but it's a lot better than I'm making it sound.
Well, specifically, Love Hina Again did it, which Love Hina Again is a movie based on the Love Hina manga, and it's actually accurate because it introduces the main character's sister, and they actually do have it's one of those incest is wincest relationships, but only one side of it is dedicated to it,
Right.
which is the sister. And she is younger than all of the other girls there, but she tries to dress like she isn't. So there's lots of times where we get to see an underage girl in lingerie and stuff like that. It's just no, this series is officially ruined for me. You had great personalities being able to bounce off of each other, and you ruined it. I can't believe you. I didn't think it was possible to do it, but you wrecked it, and now I'm done. I miss the sci-fi action genre that just up and vanished over the last decade. Yeah, there's not a whole lot of sci-fi anime anymore.
I don't know.
At least there's not stuff like crap. What's the one I'm thinking of? Crap. Not Cowboy Bebop. The other one.
Trigun?
No, not Trigun. It's the one that everybody says Joss Whedon ripped off to make Firefly.
Outlaw Star.
Outlaw Star. There you go. There's not like Outlaw Star. I mean, Gundam is still around, but from what I understand, Gundam kind of went in a couple of weird directions because somebody was telling me Witch from Mercury, the new series, is like somewhat magical too.
I don't know.
I don't know. The last thing I heard was like when they did Build Drivers, which was supposed to be like a Gundam MMO kind of thing. But remember Cowboy Bebop, Outlaw Star, Big O, Psycho Pass. I never saw Psycho Pass, but I actually have Big O.
Psycho Pass, I think, is more.
I have Outlaw Star, Cowboy Bebop, and Big O.
I don't know. I thought Psycho Pass is more cyberpunk, but I haven't watched it. So
it's been recommended, but I've never seen it. So I would take you guys' word for it.
But yeah, right. I guess you're kind of right. Sci-fi has kind of taken the backseat just because.
I mean, you still have places like Gundam. Like Gundam will still do it, but a lot of the sci-fi-esque stuff has been kind of lost.
Yeah, just because fantasy isekai is kind of taken over. I mean, it's the same with fantasy.
Well,
there's not like a lot.
Anime's kind of in the same deal as like movies are, except movies are obsessed with superheroes. Well, right now they are. I think we're finally hitting that point where superheroes have kind of burned out.
Right.
But movies were obsessive about superheroes, and now with anime it was isekais, and I don't know if they're burned out on them yet. I mean, Demon Slayer was a change in that because it isn't isekai.
No,
right? It's based in its own world.
Yeah, no, it's based in. It's still our world. It's just got demons in it. It's like Japan in the early 20th century, like the Taisho era. So
yeah.
So any time between the end of the 19th century and before the 1930s. So I don't think they ever say what exactly the year is. They just say it's the Taisho era.
Okay.
So yeah, but yeah, Demon Slayer is like the only successful straight fantasy I can think of. Everything else is like isekai.
It's fantasy. Not Magical Girl. It just takes a good while for it to go full on Gundam, and the MC starts committing war crimes. Oh, really?
Wow.
Okay. Well, that doesn't speak well for it, in my opinion. But okay.
I kind of want to try actually Witch Mercury. I've seen pictures of it. Looks kind of interesting.
But you will be busy, my friend, because you and I, we've got a date with a 00. I'm just saying, man. We've got a date with a 00. I really do want to do that, like a Geek News anime night where you and I go through 00, because like you've watched a lot of people look at 00 as like a modern serious telling of Gundam Wing, and they're not wrong. It kind of is, and so that's why I'm saying like we need to show Alex 00 and see what he would actually think of it, because I genuinely want to know now. Just like genuinely want to know like what he would think of it. Okay. Shit. Where else have I not gone? Oh. There's a door there? Okay. Let me actually go back there. I think I missed a door. I don't remember every place in this frickin' mansion, guys. This is a new mansion. It's not like the original PS1 one where I memorized it because I played it so much. Gundam Wing did genocide like every 6 to 8 episodes. Yeah, it actually kind of did.
Oh my god.
But hey, it still had epic moments like shooting a general out of nowhere and being able to hit his head, and it doesn't make sense that it should be able to do that. And
throw him out the plane and shoot him anyway.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, just in case I'm going to shoot you.
Just in case he survives. I mean, it is anime. He might survive.
Oh, so funny.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I love 00 because it's a little bit more serious compared to. Oh, that's why. It's a little bit more serious than Wing was. I'm not saying Wing didn't take itself seriously, but yeah, it's more serious. And so at that point, I would love to see what Alex's viewpoint on it would be.
Yeah, I'll definitely give that one the
because it's been a while since I've shown you a Gundam series, and now that we have this wonderful thing called the interwebs, and we're doing like episode by episode analysis, it would actually be fun to do podcasts of that, because we didn't get to do that with Seed and with Wing, and that would have been hilarious.
Yeah,
and I already did it with G, so I can't do it again. And I still want you to watch G, because G is stupid.
But is he over there?
Well, G Gundam, yeah, but yes, G is over there.
Then we can go meet him.
We do need to go meet him. But he's been late for quite a long time, and I don't know if we can actually go meet him anymore. Oh, shit. Where have we not gone? No, we can't do that yet. I think this is the armor key room, but I think we have to have a helm key to be able to use it. Maybe down here? Can we use this elevator yet? Octagonal indentations to the right and left of the door. Yeah, we can't use this yet.
Maybe there's...
Xeon's general rule of thumb was, when in doubt, drop a space colony on your enemy. Yeah, pretty much. And that was also Zex's solution to things. Oh, I'm sorry, Milliardo's solution to things.
Maybe there's an enemy.
He should have had Noin at his hip a little bit more, I'm just saying. Maybe she'd get all that tension out of him. Just saying.
Maybe you just forgot to pick up an item and...
Well, we need to get the other emblems.
Yeah, so maybe go find a room that you haven't been...
Actually, you know what we need to do? We put a couple of those crests in there. And I can't remember which ones. I'm going to take the wind crest and I'm going to move it over and see what we're missing. Because that'll answer it. Because then we'll figure out, like, which mask we're missing. Because I think the final crest is in that coffin. Along with other things. That I won't mention. Shut up, Alex.
What? I didn't say anything.
Good. We're going to let it be a surprise. Char just wanted to be a hipster and just had to be different and dropped a giant meteor on his enemy. Yeah. This is why I don't like Char. I saw Zex before Char. So as far as I'm concerned, Char was mimicking Milliardo. That and the other thing that I would really like to do, and I don't know if I'll ever get Alex to agree to it, but maybe Brinton will do it. Alex, I need to show you some of the fighting game OVAs that I grew up with. Because I think you would enjoy the fuck out of them, honestly.
Yeah, I should. You're right.
I would love to be able to do a Geek News movie night where, like, you, me, and Brinton, and maybe I wouldn't mind bringing Rising Sun to the mix on that one too, because I would love to be able to see you guys evaluate things like Street Fighter the movie.
Start with Fatal Fury.
Oh God, yes. and Retro Crush has them all, so we could definitely do that. Random numbers have told. Never mind. That we already read that one.
Watch the Quintessential Quintuplets. It's a good anime.
I think we would also need to get Rising Sun in on that, because I know that he likes to watch stuff that is out of the norm, but then I explained to him the stuff that I watched when I was a kid, and it just sounds like, wow, this is actually outside of the norm enough that I would probably watch it. So I would love to get his viewpoints on, like, start with Fatal... Yeah, we'd start with Fatal Fury. I would want to do Street Fighter 2, because... Street Fighter, the animated movie, because it technically is better than the Jean-Claude Van Damme movie, as far as lore is concerned. It still has silly stuff. I'm more than willing enough to admit that. It still does have silly shit, but it is better. And then also, the other one that I would love to show you is the Battle Arena Toshinden one. You probably don't know this series, but it was like an early... It was an early PlayStation franchise they wanted to make, but it was basically Soul Calibur before Soul Calibur.
Oh, okay.
So, and they made it... They were so... Sony was so confident in it, they made an OVA for it to advertise it, and... It didn't last past the third game, but, and there's a reason for it, because there was another series, I don't know, maybe people have heard of it, it's called Tekken, that kind of beat out numbers. That's another one on Netflix I need to go see, is the Tekken anime that happened, which is supposed to explain Tekken 3's story. Toshinden was a game that came out with the PS1. Yeah, all three games came out on the PS1. And it was glorious. The OVA is glorious because why? It was made by Masami Obari. In other words, for those who don't know who Masami Obari is, he apparently believes that all women wear their underwear like they're getting massive wedgies. Andrea's gonna kill us. And yet, I don't care, because it's still funny as hell. I mean, if you bought a PS1, it normally came... Yeah, it did. The original introductory bundle with the PS1 was Battle Arena Toshinden. Along with the demo disc. You remember when that was a thing, everybody?
Demo discs, yeah.
I still have one of them. The one that had... aptly, the one that had Xenogears, Brave Fencer Musashi, and Final Fantasy VIII on it.
Brave Fencer Musashi.
Oh, that was so great. That needs to be that fucking thing needs to be an anime.
That would be
Is
fun.
Brave Fencer Musashi. Obari is a totally different animal. Yes, I don't even think Alex knows Obari.
Where's where we put the wind crest?
I'm trying to get back there because unfortunately the doorknob broke. And I think I turned the wrong door. Brave Fencer Musashi already has an anime. Does it?
Does it? I've never heard that.
RPX, you need to link this to me. I would watch it. There's actually a bunch of things that I would love to be able to watch with Alex. We actually talked about these way back when.
You just woke him up.
And it's okay. He's gonna get eaten pretty soon. It's okay. He's gonna get eaten, Andrea, and he's gonna give the hunter that eats him a lot of massive indigestion. It'll be great. Ow!
Don't die.
You son of a bitch.
Yeah, don't die, because you haven't saved recently.
I saved.
I know, before
yawn. Oh, hi. This will do it. Yes, it will. First of all, did I get everything in this room? This is the chemical room. Did I leave any herbs there? I did. There's actually a bunch of frickin' herbs in here.
Bless you.
Thank you.
You know what? Now that I have spaces, let's mix one, shall we? Let's see.
No, I've not seen a single thing by Obari.
Yeah, I don't think you have. That's why it would be a...
I know you've told me about him before, so I know who he is.
Oh yeah,
but...
dude, he's very well. Like, I'm not saying his animation's totally bad. Like, I actually do like how he portrays some of the Toshin characters, but I'm just saying that all of his female characters like to wear underwear like they having massive wedgies.
Okay,
So.
Partial correction. It's not one he led, but one he worked on was Fight Ixer 1. I've seen that one, but that one he was an animation director, a mechanical designer, and a key animator for. So I've seen that one at least.
I can't remember. Is this...
That's a pretty fucked up OVA, so yeah.
Oh, and he also actually did another fighting game too. I can't remember what the company was, but they were new into the scene and they wanted to get in on the fighting game scene. And so they created a series called Voltage Fighter Go Kaiser, which I don't think ever came out in the States. It was Japanese only. And maybe it was made by SNK. I don't think it was.
You said
I
Voltage...
said stay down! It was... Okay, that was SNK. And they were trying to hype it, and so he got brought on to do the OVA for that, too. And that one... I don't know if I would subject Alex to, because that actually does have an incest kind of thing.
Whoa.
Oh, he has a friend. Oh, it was only on the Neo Geo? Okay. Did they also do... RPX, didn't they also do a Samurai Showdown anime movie? I think they did. Okay, so... Oh, hi, buddy! Okay. Why can I not get back here? I swear to God, I will do this before we end the stream. I will get back there so that I can check. This is a bigger mansion, okay? It smells faintly unpleasant. Well, it should. They did 3 different animes to Samurai. They did? Oh, I'd love to see that too.
Yeah, apparently. Let's see. Television special.
Oh, we can do Tekken the movie too, where Heihachi is totally overblown and apparently eats axes for breakfast.
Samurai Showdown, the motion picture. Or Samurai Spirits Haten Goma no Show.
Mm-hmm. First one sucked, but had a banger ending theme song. So, yeah, that's like a lot of them. So, like Fatal Fury the movie. Oh, you know what? I know how to get back there.
And several manga too. So.
Mm-hmm. No, Samurai Showdown got a lot of advertising from SNK, and it's kind of sad it didn't work out. But now they're back, so I'm happy about it. Because Samurai Showdown has been successful in its PS4, PS5 incarnation. Second one was That Deal, and still have it on VHS somewhere in my dad's house. There you go. Oh, and we need to do Darkstalker so you can hear Donovan constantly speaking to himself of how he must hate himself and thus must hate the dark. Yeah. I'm constructing a whole list of bangers so you all can understand just like what my childhood was like, okay? And I'm not ashamed of it, damn it. Okay, we finally made our way back. But we gotta be careful because Crimson Head. The last one was a Nakauru focused anime show. Well, that probably didn't work out. I still want to show the Final Fantasy anime to Alex, aka the girl with the glowing butt.
What?
Yes, the girl with the glowing butt. It's not necessary to use this now. Where did I use the other crests? Something written in the indentation. The defiler of the accursed cost. Okay, so... Shit. Okay. Something tells me that these crests will actually give us the last mask. So if I can remember where I put them... Oh, cool. There's no further use for this key. Discard? Yes. Hi!
You said there was only one armor door.
No, we already opened a majority of them, but I was wondering where the last one was. There's only one shield door.
Oh, shield door. Okay.
Oh, yes, this puzzle. Okay. My pal developed a phobia of bunnies because he was high on LSD when that happened. Oh, okay, so the anime had a killer bunny in it? Oh, shit. Lisa, protected by the 3 spirits. A picture of a woman wearing a bracelet, a necklace, and a crown. There is a switch at the bottom of the picture. Press it.
Sure.
Which doesn't work.
Ah, the birds!
Ah, God, no! I think they only do that if you get it wrong.
Run!
Screw you. Okay, good. I'm fine. It's just birds. It's just the beds.
Why buds, Master Wayne?
Why buds, Master Wayne? Because they terrify me. I shouldn't have showed you that Hitchcock movie. Okay, now. Thank you! Can you just start leaving me frickin' alone? God damn it. Okay, so we need green, purple, and orange. Back on Go Kaiser, Obari has rights over the characters in that franchise. Oh, he does, really? And that's why it bleeds into Angel Blade. Really? I didn't even know that. Okay. Okay, so that's straight red. Oh. I know what we have to do. Okay. How many people remember their colors?
Those are like primary colors, kind of. Well, I don't know the puzzle.
A picture of a sage wearing a necklace. It's set in red stained glass. There's a switch. Let's turn deep red. Press it. Okay. This one. Okay. Has turned orange. So now we have that. And then what would this do? That one turns it green. Funniest thing. Okay. You are welcome to avoid Angel. I already avoid Angel Blade. I saw the anime abandoned. That's all I need to know. Yes. Doesn't do anything. We need a purple one.
What about that red one?
Well, okay, so we've done it on this side. So what would happen? A deep red.
No, what about around the corner?
Oh, the other one? Let's find out. Angel Blade equals Obari 100% Unchained. Oh, yes. Pure white.
No, not that one. I think the one next to it.
Okay, so
This one.
This one. There we go. Orange, purple, green. And that still didn't do it. Okay. And he goes for the gold on WTF on that one. Oh, yeah, he does. That's not hard for me to believe. Okay, so this one, yeah, it just straight up turns it back to yellow. So do that. Okay, so this one becomes purple. Turn pure white. Okay, so that one stays the way it is. And then has turned pure white. Title is written as follows: Bring the light of truth to the three spirits. You know what? I wonder. I wonder if this does it. Okay, so this is straight white. Whoa! Okay. Because now this is green. Now it's pure white. Okay. That's right. I don't think this will do it, but wearing a bracelet, a necklace, and a crown. Press it. No. We have to do it in an order. Could it be this? Now that I know that this one can turn green, I wonder. Okay. So this one turns orange. Shit. Which one was it that turned it green? There we go. Okay, so that one's green. This one could be purple. Because that one's like in the middle. It's green, purple, orange. Yeah, but okay, so that's what I was doing wrong. I was going bottom to top. There we go. So this one's purple again. So we have to figure out a way to turn this orange. Shit, that won't do it. Let's do the other side. Wow, it's so great that I actually have better controls in this one than compared to tank controls, because this would be so hard to do. There we go. Okay. Protected by the 3 spirits. There we go.
Yay.
And there's our last mask. We don't have much time, Alex, but should we go ahead and open it?
Yeah, let's do it.
Shall we open the mysterious coffin?
We should.
Oh shit. We needed an old key for that. Damn it.
Oh, and you have one in your.
I have one in inventory, but if I take that door, you're welcome. No, thank you, RPX. We appreciate it.
You're welcome.
Stop it. Stop it, Dwayne The Rock Johnson. You're welcome. Ow!
It's like, fuck you, bitch.
Yeah, it actually was. You've been running away from me so many times, have you, bitch?
I'm gonna give you a love bump.
Love
there.
tap.
Yeah, there you go. Love tap. Okay. I'm going to keep the wind crest in inventory, but
Just grab the old key.
well, we can't go back. We don't need to either, so we'll be fine.
Okay.
So much inventory, so much I'm not using. I just want to make sure I don't have any other crests. Swear to God, that was what it was, but I guess not. Okay. Okay. So let's go open up the coffin. Andrea, you're gonna love this. Isn't she, Alex?
Yeah,
It's gonna be great.
so great.
You're gonna be so happy that you asked to play this game for so long. Actually, speaking of games coming out, next week is the Dead Space remake. Which, by the way, so you remember when we talked about that story that John Carpenter wanted to do a Dead Space movie?
Right.
There's now rumors that he's acquired the rights to do a Dead Space movie.
Cool.
So, yeah, we might actually have that now. I still want that live-action Johnny Bravo starring The Rock. So, Baywatch? That's Baywatch. Well, actually, maybe it's not, because he actually got chicks in that, I think. Johnny Bravo never gets the chick. That's the whole shtick, is that he never gets the girl because he doesn't understand. Even though technically he would have gotten Velma. Because when they did the Scooby-Doo crossover, she had the hots for him.
Oh, okay.
Well, because of course she did! Closet geek. Yeah, this is how stupid Velma is, Alex. I don't know if you heard about this, but apparently, so they not only made Velma black and lesbian,
Right.
they also made Shaggy black, but also renamed him. I can't remember what I think it's like Morton.
Right.
But so he's supposed to be like a food critic on YouTube or whatever, and he comes across a fellow critic on YouTube at his college campus, and guess what her name is?
What?
Scooby.
Scooby.
And they kind of hint that he's falling in love with her.
Okay. So this has like nothing to do with Scooby-Doo.
No, it doesn't.
At all. They
It's
just
Mindy
use the
Kaling taking the property and doing what she wants with it. It really has nothing to do with Scooby-Doo at all. Oh, hi. Oh, yeah, by the way, in case you never came across a Crimson Head, this is your introduction. Kind of looks nasty, huh?
Ow!
Okay, you're being a dick. I said no kissing on the first date, Manny!
Ooh.
I said no kissing on the first date, Manny, and I frickin' meant it!
Why don't you have the shotgun?
Yeah, Drak.
Because I put it away. That's okay, he's dead. And... oh yeah, it's not necessary to use this now. Okay, so now we don't have to worry about it, but it just so happens he was guarding something. There's a switch, press it. Yay, there's something here. Will you take the stone and metal object?
Yes.
Why, yes we will. It's not just any object. All right, shall we open that door, boys and girls?
Let's do it.
Oh, you know what? It is 11.
Yeah.
Should okay, we'll open it and then
Open the door and we'll call it good.
Yeah. And take the shotgun ammo. Oh, is there shotgun ammo? I will take that.
And if he wakes up, then you're doomed.
No. We still have the rules of the first date. Manny can't neck me. Besides, he's still down. Oh yeah, that's right. Okay. My bad. It's almost like they were hinting you should take the shotgun down here. I think you can also blow his head off. That's probably why. Because you remember that old shotgun trick, Alex? It still works here.
Oh, cool.
Funny thing is, you would play.
How do you think I got good at it?
You play on the easier difficulty, but yet you don't take the shotgun.
I play on the super duper hard mode, Andrea, I'll have you know. I'm like Vegeta. I will eventually figure out how to become a super D-duper Saiyan. Undead Abe Lincoln. Yeah, he actually does kind of have the Abe Lincoln beard, so that's great. Let's see. So we got to go back. But it's okay. Because we will be able to, I think we'll have access to a box very closely after. I love that they make a dog sound like a monkey. How does that make sense?
Oh.
The dog sounds like a monkey. I mean, he sounds like a dog when he's growling, but no. Okay. Okay, George, leave me alone. No necking on the first date. Even Andrea held up to that rule. No, she didn't. Oh, ow! God! Yeah! Jeffrey!
If you want a good laugh, look at a
comic from Anarchic Press called Time Lincoln Story and art by Fred Perry. Okay, I'll check it out. I'll check it out on Comixology, an Amazon company. Do I have to look at it first, or no? I just have to be lined up. There we go. Oh, and what does the stone metal object look like, Alex? That looks familiar,
Umbrella.
doesn't it?
Yeah.
Huh, I wonder why it looks like that. Can anybody figure it out? Oh yeah, by the way, everybody remember this warehouse? Yeah, it still exists. Except I'm trying to get the frickin' sorted pots in the toolbox. Okay, thank you. Yes, I will take the first aid spray.
Ooh, there's another one. Oh, no.
No, it's a flash grenade. Which is equally helpful. I can shove that in a zombie's mouth. And then blind them, even though their eyes don't work anymore. Don't try to figure that out, people. Don't. You'll be fine. Okay.
This is Chris.
I need to go and get a Slurpee!
Brad, this is Chris. Brad? Damn. Thing's broken.
You killed the doggo.
I did. Ah! You son of a bitch!
Whoa.
2 for 1.
Crit! That, boys and girls, is what we call a critical strike. Oh, and also a flash grenade. Don't think we can use this yet. This is the elevator. Some of the villains include Fidel Castro, aka Cuba Commander, Void Stalin, and the Time Fuhrer. Okay, I'll have to look this up now. That sounds hilarious. Yeah, that was actually one of the things I wanted to bring up with you if you'd heard about the whole modernizing in anime, because apparently there's like a movement that wants to take out all of the istophobia in anime.
Really?
Which I don't think there's a whole lot of istophobia in anime, is there?
Not really.
Well, I guess they want more diversity and inclusion. And Sherlock Ninja? Damn. I'll get out on that. Yeah, it's very similar to another situation that unfortunately tabletop role players are dealing with right now, where Dungeons and Dragons new origin what is it? OGL. I can't remember what the thing is. Basically, it's their license agreement for people who want to make their own modules.
Yeah, I heard about that.
Yeah, we're gonna have to talk about that, unfortunately, because the original OGL, not the modified one. The original OGL is bullshit. Yes, it is, unfortunately, another infestation. And we've known this for a while, but it's basically continuing the whole narrative that apparently orcs are black people, which is not true. Hey, look, new territory in the mansion, Andrea. This is why we gatekeep. Well, yeah, now. Monster in chains. Well, this isn't good. I can't remember. Did we do anything with this? No, we'll leave it alone for right now. It looks all pretty out here. It's all nice and spooky.
This isn't Louisiana, sorry.
Apparently it isn't. But that's what I'm saying. Oh. Okay. I think I remember now. Okay. Shit. Okay.
What? You did it wrong?
Yes. There we go. Okay. It is a timing thing. God damn it! Damn it! Damn it, YouTube! Anime need to go back to when it was just Dragon Ball or hardcore tentacle porn to drive. They'd probably enjoy the tentacle porn. So, no. Now stay that way, dog!
The
Nerve of that guy. Okay. So, now we need to do this one.
West?
Damn it. Wrong one. It's... Damn it! We're gonna have to process elimination this bitch.
We tried east, right?
Yeah, we did east. So it's up to south.
No, it's east because it's changed. Okay, I think they have to be facing each other. If not facing each other, they have to be facing away from each other. So their butts need to be facing each other. The gate will open when the guard dog's desires are fulfilled. Their butts need to be facing each other. Okay. Butt. Doggy butt. Aptly enough, what does that look like to you, boys and girls? Cerberus! Almost as if teasing.
West.
Doggy butt! Oh, good. Werewolves are out here. Oh, posted in the Discord? Okay. I don't even know why we had to do this puzzle, because the gate was broken anyway. Oh, hi, birds. You're not gonna make this a thing, are you, birds? Don't make this a thing, birds. I won't be happy. It's taking everything in me right now to not pee my pants. Like me and Aldo did all those years ago. Oh, hey, isn't this convenient? It's like a little cabin out in the middle of nowhere. That's kind of nice, right? That's kind of convenient. All right, well, we'll step in here. I mean, nothing's bad's gonna be in here, right? Nothing's bad in a rundown cabin, right? Especially that's got an active fire going. I don't know why anybody would be worried.
Ooh, at least there's a typewriter.
There is a typewriter. And there is a box.
Well, we might as well save here.
I don't think I will.
Yes, you will.
Is it that late?
Yeah, it's...
Oh, we got to do the reveal at least once. We got to do the reveal at least once, Alex.
Then you might as well save at least.
Yes, we'll save it, but we gotta show this reveal. Yeah.
I don't want to see.
Andrea has been wanting to see it for a while, so. Oh, there's a journal left by someone. Daddy attached first, mom attached second. Inside red and slimy, white and hard. Not true, mommy where? Dunno, dad. Found mom again. When attached mommy, she moved no more, she screaming. Why? Just want to be with her. Mom, where? I miss you. That That's really bad spelling. I would have to grade that with an F. I'm sorry, little kid that probably wrote that. Or maybe it's an itchy tasty situation. Nah, it's probably a kid, right? That's probably a kid.
Yeah, it's a kid.
Okay, so we have the save, so... All right, well, we'll just go ahead and leave. I'm sure there's nothing out here that's bad. Oh, actually, might be in here. Let's look at the fire. This firewood looks fresh. I'm glad you noticed that, Chris. Because it takes moments like that. That's right. There we go. So we can go all the way over here. Oh, yeah, by the way, here's a crank, and we can't carry anything more, damn it! All right, I'm going to drop something off. Hi, box. We'll go ahead and drop off the shotgun shells because we're probably not going to need those.
What about the ink ribbon?
It's okay. We dropped off the shotgun shells. We don't even have the shotgun. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. All right. Well, good. Now we have the crank, so... Wait. What? Ah! Well, apparently somebody was really happy to see Chris. Oh, God. It's still hard to look at now.
That looks ugly.
No, jeez. Get out of here.
Heck was
And
that?
now I'm going to have to go through this again. Damn it. We'll see you guys next time.
Good night.
Thanks so much for joining us, and hopefully Andrea enjoyed the hell out of that.
That was ugly looking.
Good night. Hope you all can sleep.